Hello, everybody. Well, whoever's here, and then whoever's coming in. Hi, everyone. So far, only 2 people. Hey, JD, nice to see you. I think it's just you and me and JD. Woo woo. And Chelsea. Chelsea's here too, huh, Chelsea? Hello. Oh my God, it's hot here. I just started schwitzing. I went ahead and hey, Sarah, I went ahead. Many of you guys were asking about how, if you don't super chat me, how you can donate to me. So I put all of my information. Hey, Sunflower, I put my information for PayPal, Zelle, and Venmo. Just go all the way back to the beginning in the what do you call this chat bingo, and then you can see, because I know some of you guys have been wanting to be generously generous with me, generously generous, which I so appreciate. Thank you very much. So this way, um, you can let me know. Just make sure you tell me, because I'm not going to know, because usually the YouTube does like a super chat alert. So, yes. How's everybody's week? Let's see. Hold on, JD. So excited to be here with everyone. Tired. Yeah, me too. Went to my son's field day and came home to puppy poo. Yay. All over his paws and great. Aw, crap. Hey, Eureka. Nice to see you. Oh, man. My little love bug here, she's starting to come around, man. I'm crate training her. So she's starting this week. Did she have any accidents this week? She hasn't had any accidents this week. Last week she had a couple of accidents, and then a purpose pee on my other dog's bed because she was like pissed off. But we're crate training her and she's doing well. So I just pottied her. She peed, so she gets some out of crate time right now and just kind of hanging out with me. Um, so yeah. All right. So back to JD. Unfortunately, she came home to puppy poo. Ooh, fun, fun. So how's everybody's week been? How's it going? What's new? Tell me a story. If not, I will choose a topic. Hey, we all have puppies. We all have puppies. Puppy for everyone. Hey, Susan. Nice to see you. Puppies for everyone. Yes. Sarah says, I think she looks like you. It's true. Owners look like their pets sometimes. You she look like me. You she look like me. You look like me. She does this funny thing where when she gets excited, she kind of snorts. It's funny. Um, I did put in her DNA, like I attempted a DNA sample. She's not very good at like giving me that stuff, but like got it all up in there. So I sent it out. I mean, she looks like she's a Shih Tzu Lhasa Apso mix, but I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Right, Monkey? You want to come say hi to everybody? Want to come say hi? Oh, I'm sitting on her leash. Say hi. Hi. Oh my goodness, I do love her. And she's finally sleeping at night in the crate, which is nice. She's gonna cuddle. She's just gonna stay here cuddled. But we took her to get some vaccinations yesterday, and she does not like the car. She got car sick. So yeah. Aw. Sarah, would you like to be all veterinary with this one? All right, I'm getting a little like babyish here. So what's going on with everybody? Has everybody felt that shift into new and different timelines for themselves? Sarah's like, yeah, I would love to. There's some big changes happening. Who has been like shoved, if not, definitely not gently, but who has been shoved in the past week into situations that maybe they are, I think she's got a little bit of pain here because she's kind of scrunching. Situations where they're just like, oh man, Sunflowers is not sure. I've been kind of depressed. Oh, I hear you with the depression. I feel like that energy is like in, out, in, out. So, I can totally understand why, but hopefully Miss Chelsea changes that. Well, I don't know. Can you change that, Bubba's? I'm hot. It's hot here in Los Angeles. My apartment is like 78 degrees. I haven't turned on the area, and now I have a hot puppy on my lap. Yeah. So you've been a hermit, JD. I see. Yeah. Hey, Emily. Yeah, you know what? For personal questions, you're more than welcome to super chat. Sarah says, I've definitely been in new situations, opportunities this week with travel and work. Is that good? Have they worked out for you? I stay on the cat, stay here, Bubba's. I, so what I, for me personally, I'm experiencing heartbreak, heartache. I had to shift out of a relationship, and what I'm working on is I'm today that energy frequency is this is a year too late that I made the choice and decision to do this. And it's a bummer because the pain would have been the same. So the situation scenario would have been the same, except I was a bit of a coward. I didn't have the courage to actually find out the information that I needed to find out until like 2 days ago, in which I had to make a very firm decision and um, step away from a relationship. And so I'm fighting like on several levels, like these energies or these frequencies of like self forgiveness. But at the same time, I'm not beating myself up. I'm like angry at myself. So it's more like anger. I find myself angry that I just didn't do this a year ago because it would have been the same result. So it didn't matter then now. So it's like I wasted an energy of a year or a year of energy. That's what I wanted to say. That's the other thing is like, so I took a Kriya Shakti class over the weekend, which is a materialization and manifestation course. And since then, I can't like talk right. Like my words are all jumbled. Um, yeah, it was really fucking awesome, by the way. So I just, I'm trying to find the forgiveness for myself. Just like not be angry at myself because it's, you know what it is? It's the acceptance of I did what I did. And there's nothing wrong with me. I just wish I could have been more brave and courageous, but I'm doing it now. So at least now or never, right? I see you, Emily. What should I major in college? I don't know. What do you enjoy? I would say major in something that you enjoy doing because this is why. What they're saying is at least in college, if you're going to major in something, you'll have when you major in something in college, it's like a real deep dive and you'll have a really good idea if that's what you really want to do when you leave school. Because most of us, Emily, we studied something like I studied media arts and communication and specifically media management. So I was going to be like on the sales and marketing side. Now, I did do that for a while and then I got out and then I got back in and then I got out. And had I actually stuck with it, um, I probably would have been making a shit ton of money and probably some executive level. Um I was kind of pushed into this what I'm doing now full time. I'm so grateful for it, but I got laid off. I was doing what I do now. I was doing it part time, and then I got laid off. And I'm like, okay, universe, is this is what you want me to do? This is what you do. But I would suggest that you study what you're passionate about because you'll get a real good deep dive and see if that's really what you like or what you enjoy. So that's what they're saying. If you like numbers, maybe finance or marketing. If you like science, maybe biology or meteorology, right? You'll know. So just find something that resonates with you because the first 2 years in college usually are just like general classes anyways, right? Um okay. I'm going to scroll back to catch up on some of y'all. Uh Susan says, I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. Don't resent yourself for the choices you made. One door closes, three more opens. Yes, yes, yes. I'm now just like in a healing space where I'm just kind of focusing more on me, taking my energy back. I put way too much. Okay, Bubba's, go sit down. I put way too much energy into him, and it just didn't. It was just too much energy, and I'm just now taking. That's the thing about masculine overdrive, right? I've learned so much. Hold on, I see Sunflower has a question. I see you, Sunflower. Let me get to you. I have a trip next month. Will I be able to make it through the airport smoothly? I don't I know you've had surgery, Sunflower. I don't know what kind of surgery, but the information I'm getting for you is that you may want to have a wheelchair available or a scooter or something for you to make your way through, because there's something about you getting time. Like the gate, they may not put the connecting gates, or it just may be a little bit harder for you to go from gate to gate. So it'll be easier for you, or somehow pre-organize your transportation to and from airports can be a hot mess. So that's what they're saying, like be on top of it in advance for ease. I don't know if you can ask them to reserve or rent. They have those like little drivers that have this like little, not all airports have it, but like a little, I don't know, caboose. I don't know what they're called. See if you can arrange that. Also, it will help you get seated onto the plane first, and then you can come off first too. I think, I'm not sure, but that's what they're talking about, smoothly. So I don't know if that's what you meant, but that's what they're saying. So that's their suggestion. All right, let me scroll back here. JD says, it's funny we call our dogs Bubbas. Also, I've been doing so much better working with you. I'm so glad, JD. I'm so glad. It's little things. I have a client that I'm working with, and we had a session today, and she said she's never channeled before, and she's starting to channel, and she freaked out. And I'm like, that's what happens when you learn how to manage your anxiety. The divine can talk to you like, so we're working on that, getting her anxiety intact. And she started channeling today, and she's like, not today, but this week. She read me her messages. And by the way, a message came specifically for me, and I'm trying not to cry. So I love you guys. Susan says, I'll appreciate the next one more after this last one. I hope so. Problem is like when you leave someone that you love, eesh, right? Not a bad guy. It's just not an equal situation. And so it's even harder. I don't want to cry. Sunflower, I've been dealing with self anger too. It's crazy, right? So here's the thing, you guys. Wait, did I get another super chat? Because I just want to make sure I'm not. I did, Hannah. Okay, I don't want to overstep the super chats. I'm looking at the super chats. So I'm also checking my phone because I know some of you guys send me like PayPal or whatever. Hannah, what can I expect my time in Germany to be like? Oh, there's some confusion. But it's just confusion. I feel like it's like embarrassment confusion. Like you may not know how to say certain things in German language, but you know what? They speak a lot of English there, they're saying. So you're not going to have that much, you won't have that much of a hard time. So there's more of a fear than what might actually happen. Okay, Hannah. So I hope, I can't wait to hear about it. I don't think it's going to be, you're more fearful than what's actually going to happen. Susan says, know your self-worth. I just wish I knew it a year earlier. I wasted a year. But yeah, okay. I hear you. It's his loss. Yeah. JD, I've been forgiving myself for choices I've made, but I now know I would not be who I am without the amazing family I have created. It's true, right? No. I got a lot. This gentleman was my teacher in many ways. So many ways. This is one of those karmic contracts. So it was not, I don't know, we might even still end up being friends. I don't know. I got to take care of myself first. But it was definitely like karmic, and he recognized and acknowledged it too. Um, so yeah, I can tell you this. I am 100% clean on this. I was always honest, authentic, upfront, no manipulation, all heart. So I feel clean with this. So I'm like, that's cool. Um, Emily says, I want to major in graphic design, but the job market is oversaturated and hard to get hired. I hear you. You just have to you'll have to find your niche. Like, what do you design that nobody else does? Or what's your angle, right? Because look, Emily, there's a shit ton of psychic mediums out there. There's a shit ton of coaches. There's a shit ton of, like manifestation people that are working. And look at me. I'm in a field that's very oversaturated and getting more saturated because it's being more and more accepted. Energy healing is like becoming way more accepted than it used to be. Right. So I can only be me and authentic to me in terms of my presentation and my connection, and who I am. Right. And those that are supposed to learn from me, heal from me, be with me, they find their way to me. Look, you found your way to me, right? You resonate, you connect with me somehow. So don't give up, but definitely do something that you enjoy doing because you're going to be in it for a few years. Let's see. Christina says, same thing happened to me a while ago. I hear you. Oh, Addie's got a question. Addie, where's your question? Here it is. I've been having, if you guys can do me a favor, please, if you can put your question in your super chat, maybe there's like a note section or something, because it's hard for me to like toggle back and forth because I almost missed your question, Addie. I've been having a lot of crippling anxiety lately, mostly due to an upcoming trip, among other things. How will everything in general go for me? I think you and Hannah need to hang out. Addie, what I want to say for you, what's coming up is, it's like 11th hour bullshit. Ugh. Okay, so hang in there if there are flight delays or you miss a flight or you think you're going to miss a flight. This has happened to me so many times where like a connecting plane comes in and lands later than anticipated. And then I'm like, holy fuck. Like, I got to get my connecting flight. And it's like either in another terminal that you have to take like one of those trains to. I feel like that's going to be a challenge. So keep cool, keep calm, because they're talking about 11th hour kind of stuff, like y- last minute bullshit. So just hang in there, Addie. Okay. But otherwise, I think everything's going to go just fine. The majority of your fears are not going to come true, just like with Hannah. Somebody just super chatted me. Who is that? Sarah. Okay. Should I take the preventative medicine board exam next summer? I know I can do it, but I'm worried about giving up too much of my free time to study. Sarah, question for you, because this is what's coming up. Can you take it at another time? Because here's the information that I'm getting. Like, you deserve to have more fun, they're saying. So it's not, sorry, Chelsea. Can I undo this? Hold on one second. I think I have enough juice. If not, I'll put it back, but I just don't want to be knocking cords and my computer falling and all the things. Yay, hello. The thing is that what they're saying is like, there's like you've been working really hard, work, and so like there's a life work out of balance. So the reason why I'm asking you this, or maybe suggesting or finding a way, if you can just take the next one, I don't know when it's going to be. I don't know if they're offered once a year, I would say take it. But if it's not offered once a year, I would say it feels like you deserve to have fun. So your free time is limited. So you should use that free time for fun. Okay. But ultimately, you have to make your own decision. I know you know that, but I always like to preface this. I don't tell you what to do. I would be extremely arrogant, but that's what's coming up. If you can delay it, or if there's a possibility just to take it later, that's what I would do if I were you. JD, I'm thinking about a coffee. I love us. A coffee, beverage, truck, cart. Should I put manifestation into that or just keep working on myself? So, first work on yourself, then do the manifestation work. This is so imperative to everybody who's trying to materialize or manifest something in their life. Whatever thought forms you have, especially negative ones, whatever negative belief systems, whatever outlooks, perceptions you have that you're not in alignment with or that is not the actual truth, you have to clear out first. If not, they block your blessings. So many people are out there doing manifestation work, but then they have all these self doubts coming up. These I can't do it's coming up. I'm not worthy's coming up. You got to start working on yourself first. Okay? You clear that energy. You clear out your mind. You're never going to be able to fully clear out your mind, but you learn how to balance it because when you're doing manifestation work, any resistance is just going to slow it the fuck down. Okay. So I would say put yourself before the cart. Sarah says exams only offered once a year. Then I would do it. Suck it up, buttercup, and do it. JD says, thank you. Whoops. JD says, I get so excited about it. Then the ego F's it all up. Yeah. Well, that's because you're in alignment. I like the idea for you. You don't want to become defeated, right? You don't want to start it, invest in it, and then give up because you're standing in your own way because of your trauma, your belief systems, your ego bullshit, right? Don't. All right, let me go back up here. Let me just make sure I'm not missing anyone. Oops, somebody just came through. Hold on. Sunflower. Okay. Ah! Sarah says, suck it up, buttercup has become part of my vocabulary. Your guides love you. So they're saying, suck it up, buttercup. Sunflower, when I go back to work, am I going to go back to my old job I'm still employed at, or will it be a different one? Ah, it's going to be the same job, but different people or different circumstances. And I think that's what you're tapping into. Like, why the difference or what's going on here? Because it doesn't feel the same. So, technically, it would be like the same position, but there's going to be something different. Like, I have a girlfriend that took off time. She was a manager at this bookstore, and she took off, I don't know, maybe a year to work on herself. I see you, Emily. I'll be right. I'll be there. Um, I so she took off a year and she went back to the same position, but there were all new people working, right? So it feels very similar. So it'll be the same but yet different. I don't feel like you'll be in that same position very long, so you might transition out. But I feel like you're sensing some sort of change or difference. Let's see here. JD says she says it to her kids too. Emily, okay, I see you, Emily. Will I ever be a psychic medium myself? So here's the thing, like mediumship, everybody's got the potential and the possibility to be a psychic, right? What is psychic? Psychic is just somebody who happens to be able to read energy, read the light, the data and energy off of light waves. That's it. Everybody has the potential to do that. Some people are just more naturally inclined to do it. Some people have to work at it, like with a muscle to do it. Mediumship, um, mediumship is different in that there's no muscle to start working on it. It has to, you have to kind of sort of be a medium. So not everybody's a medium, everybody can be a psychic. Mediumship is direct communication with people who are no longer living, and not everybody can do that. But you can get information off of people who are not living, off of people who are living, because that data and information is on light waves. So if your grandmother passed, I can find out and I can tell you about your grandmother, but it's through you. I'm not directly communicating with your grandmother, which is what a medium is. It's a clear connection, it's a direct connection. It's me talking to your grandma on cell phone instead of talking to you and saying like, so your grandmother this that and the other thing, because they'll give you their perceptions, their um opinions, their experiences, and you don't necessarily know it because you're not them, and B, you might not have been with them when they either expressed that opinion or when they had that memory, stuff like that. So will you ever be a psychic medium? I don't know. I didn't even have my first mediumistic experience till I was like 40, maybe 41, I can't remember. But it wasn't until my 40s, but I was psychic my entire life. So every medium is a psychic because you're still using the same senses to receive and transmit information, but not everybody is a medium. Okay. So it's not clear yet. And it can happen at any time. You might be on your deathbed and that's when you become a medium. So I don't have a yes or no answer for you, Emily. I wish I did, but they're not giving me yes or no because it's one of those kind of like developing. Psychic, you absolutely can be. If you're not naturally inclined, you can learn how to trust your intuition. Let's see here. Sunflower says, okay, interesting. I'm not sure what that's in regards to. All right, I'm just trying to see if I'm just scrolling back here to make sure I'm not missing anybody. JD says, Emily, if you get a government job, you just need a 4-year degree in almost anything. You can retire after 5 years and get a pension at retirement age. JD's like, that's awesome. Emily's like, really? Oh my God, I want that. JD, FYI, where I live, they will pay for college of you to become an engineer, and you get a paid internship during the summer and a guaranteed government job once you graduate. That's fucking awesome. Freaking awesome. Where am I here? Sarah says, is deja vu a real thing? Yeah, 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 yeah. All right. So what it is it's your ability to sort of jump, nah, not jump timelines, but witness timelines. And you're just seeing a timeline that you've already experienced in that now moment, right? I get this not all the time. I see you, Emily. Hold on one second. Not all the time, but it does happen and it's strong. And what it is you're seeing like a potential, what the fuck does that even mean? A potential alternate reality that had you made certain decisions, you would have been in that timeline versus this timeline. I hope that makes sense. Emily says, when will I have a long-term job? What is it? They're not giving okay. They're not giving they okay. You have to get really clear with what your needs and wants are, Emily. And it's like your team, when I say it's your team, your spirit guides, masters, teachers, loved ones, spiritual teachers, guides, all those people, beings, prosperity beings, angelic beings. Um they want to give you, but they can't give you anything because you're not clear. So you probably want to start off with, well, what are my needs and wants in a career? I see you, sunflower. Hold on one second. I see you, sunflower. Oh, sorry. Wow, that was a glitch. Fucking weird. Sorry. Ever since the Kriya Shakti class this weekend and starting before, like I'm glitching all the time. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with my program. I'm just kind of going with it. Um, you they can't give you anything because you haven't told them what you need and what you want. So you need to get down to brass tacks. You got to go, for my career, This is what I need. There are things you want and there are things you need, but not everything you want you actually need. So you got to write down, for my career, this is what I want and need. For my finances, this is what I want and need. Hey Hannah, I see you. I see you. But the thing is, my friend, is like you're not clear with it. So you're asking me a question that they can't even answer, so they're not going to give me any answer for you. The when is you start doing your work, you're very scattered. Your energy is like all over the place. You have to collect your energy, learn how to balance and regulate your anxiety so that you can access your mind. You're stuck in your body. So access, you have to work on the body first before you can access your mind. And so you're not doing that. So this I can't answer your question. It's interesting because Emily, two of your questions today, I can't answer it. And that's because your energy is fucking all over the place. Collect it, bring it in. Stop giving to other people and stop worrying about what other people think, you know? Sarah says that that's interesting. Okay, sunflower. It's got, and I do see you, Hannah. All right, sunflower. When will I notice a difference in my improvement in my fatigue? It's felt a little stagnant lately. Yeah. So some of that, let me check out what the Schumann is. Some of that is actually energetic, like it's energetic. Wow, it's pretty high today, you guys. Can you see that? Fucking shit. Come on, bro. It's at a 60. Um, so if you're having high anxiety, I know I am. It's excess energy. That's what anxiety is like excess energy. So something that I think is going to improve your fatigue is moving that energy so it's not so stagnant. Sunflower, I don't know how physical can you get, because that's the easiest, cheapest, quickest way to start getting out of stagnancy is to move the body. So if you can just go for a walk, even if it's 5 minutes in one direction and then 5 minutes in another direction, like every day. So you need consistent physical movement, they're saying. You will notice an improvement in your fatigue. And I know you're thinking, or I would be thinking, like, yeah, that's just going to make me more tired. But what it does is it moves the energy around and it allows your heart to beat and pump. Therefore, you're taking in more oxygen, and oxygen piggybacks on blood cells, and that goes to the brain, giving more focus and clarity. So it kind of like revs you up. And if your body can start getting some sort of consistency with like cardio, which is why I'm suggesting exercise or maybe just walking. Again, I don't know how physical you can be. um do that. If you can get into a pool and walk, even just do that. But they're talking that the stagnancy is because you're not moving your physical body enough. And if you are moving your body, you got to move it more. Sunflower, am I meant, hey Alex, I see you, just give me one moment. Am I meant to meet my ex again in the future? Am I meant? Oof, I don't like that word meant, because that makes it seem like if you don't, you failed it. I don't like the way you worded. And it's really important the way you word your questions. For truth. I don't know if you're I would think you're asking, am I actually going to see him again? I'm getting a no for right now, and that's probably because you're not ready or you actually won't. Get some more closure on this. Get some more closure on this. There's a safety issue. I'm not sure what that means. Okay. Alex, when will my ex and I get back together? Here we go. Oh, God. Okay, you can make this happen if you want it to happen, but you need to step more into your masculine energy. feels kind of like you might have slacked off or you didn't make her feel like you were man enough, or she has different expectations of who her partner should be, or what her, just a more masculine thing. So I'd wait some time, and then, I mean, I don't want to I don't like telling people what to do. So I'm just going to give you the information. If you step into your masculinity, you can. Okay. But until that happens and you decide you're going to be the man in the relationship, I mean, I don't know how else to say it. Even if it's like same sex, it doesn't matter because it's energy. So, you got to be more masculine in the relationship. Step up and be more consistent with it. Um, I don't see it happening very soon. Hannah, almost every night I have, where the hell? Okay, almost every, oh wait, there's another, I'm missing. I'm so sorry I'm missing. I got to get to the super chats first. Emily, do you see me getting into a romantic relationship with someone? Maybe someone at work. I was like, why is she talking about work romance? Oof. It is not, it is not advisable for you to find a work relationship, they're saying. You don't shit where you eat, they're saying. So your question is, do you see me getting into one? I see you getting into a relationship, and it would be, I feel like, serious within the next maybe 2 years, 1 to 2 years. And that's as of this conversation. Remember, nothing I say is ever set in stone. Energy is so fluid. So as of this conversation today, at this time, there's a potential and possibility of you being in like a serious relationship, an influential relationship within 2 years. But I don't think it's someone at work unless they leave and then it happens. But I don't think, and they're also saying you shouldn't. So that's my advice. Hold on, I gotta go back. Hannah says, almost every night I have dreams that we come together again. It's so strange. Well, you guys might be in the astral world hanging out, but that doesn't mean in the material world you would actually see him. Remember, energy is energy. It is not, it doesn't just stay in matter or mass, right? It's a vibrational frequency. Sunflower says she can do brisk walking for now. Okay. JD, is the Mandela effect real? You know, I think so, because I don't remember who it was, but I was talking to somebody. Oh, two situations. I do not remember exactly, but I was like, no, I remember it this way. And they're like, and she was like, yeah, I remember it that way too. But she knows somebody who remembers it totally different. So yeah, I think the Mandela effect is totally real. It's a timeline thing. If you're not on the same timeline as somebody, but at some point you do get onto the same timeline, and then y'all talk and you're like, oh, I remember this. And they're like, no, 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 this happened. You're like, fuck. But yeah, I do think it's real. Sunflower says, I can walk 20 to 40 minutes a day. Fan fucking tastic. I would do that. Sunflower, I read online that too much physical movement can make fatigue worse. I've been scared to push it because people say they end up with it for years and pushing it too much. I don't know if that applies to me. I can only tell you what they were saying. So you do you, boo. I'm not a doctor. Yes, because if you break up, then you still have to see them every day. Been there, done that. Do not recommend. I think she's talking about, working with somebody and having a romantic relationship. Hey, Roxanne. I see your donation. I just don't see a question. So I can't answer your question until there is a question to answer. Let me just check. Yeah, nobody has. Oh, there it is. Does my ex think of me? Why do I have dreams of him? Yeah, so this is the same thing with Hannah. And it's the same thing with like anything. It's a type of telepathy. I mean, energy is fluid and it can't be contained. So energy can be in two places at one time. And so you have dreams of him because you guys if you have sex with someone, you have a cord. There is a live cord. That's why you have to be very careful who you have sex with, because their energy contaminates your energetic field. So we get connected to other people when we have sex with them, or if we love them, or if there's a karmic contract. So your ex probably does think of you and does also probably dream of you. I mean, it's not like a one-way thing. May not be at the same time, but energy is not just kept and contained just like this. Physical energy, yes, because it's mass and matter, but we're not talking about physical energy. We're talking about non-physical energy. All right, let me take a look back. Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Wah, 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 wah. Should I pull a group card? Where'd Eureka go? She always asks. Alex said, you said you didn't see me and my ex getting together anytime soon. Will there be a different romantic connection that comes into my life? Probably. I don't know. Probably. I can't imagine like it wouldn't happen. Okay, JD, I'll pull a group card. Okay, Sarah says, do you think I'll move to a different position at work when I promote or stay in my current position? Do you think I'll move to a different position at work when I promote or stay? Are you asking if Are you asking Sarah, are you asking if you're going to get a promotion or are you going to stay where you are? I'm not really. Do you think I'll move to a different position? Will you stay where you are? Or are you going to be at a different position? Or are you going to get promoted but stay in the same position? Oh, I feel more of like the promotion. So it'll still be the same position, but you're promoted. But sometimes your position can change if you get promoted. This is why I'm a little like thrown off here. Sarah asking if I'll move to a different job description once I promote to the next higher rank. Okay, thank you for that clarity. Because I feel like there's monetary compensation that changes. Yeah, you know what? I think there's gonna be something. That's okay, Sarah. Don't worry about it. Um, I think there is something where it may not be so different, like drastically different. So there might be an expansiveness on it and more money, which of course is like a promotion, because I feel like that's what's coming through. More money and doing different, but there's still some of them maybe overlap of the same. I hope that makes sense. But I think that you'll have to, let me know. But there's more money. Something about more money, even if you start out at the same, and then from that position, from that new platform where you can jump off, there'll be more money. So you're on a more money track. Um, why do I keep waking up between 3 and 5 a.m.? I don't know. Anxiety, stress. All right, let's do a group card. Let's do a group card. Let me shuffle. So we have the angels. We're going to see which angels are with us. This is the messages from your angels. So let's see what for our collective who is here right now with us right now. What angel wants to speak with us, and what is their message? Jara, or is it Hara? I'm sorry. Is a move to a different city because of because of work, a good move. So these more personalized questions that you guys are asking, I answer with super chats because I have to dig deep into your energy. So if it's just a general question, like there have been some good ones like, oh, is the Mandela effect real? You know, those are really great general questions that I'm happy to answer without super chats because I don't have to go specifically deep dive into your energy. So I am asking for an exchange of a super chat if you do want me to answer specific to you questions. Okay. So let me pick a card. So everybody here who's here right now, or if you're watching this in a replay, go ahead, ask a question. Don't make it too detailed. Just say I want some guidance, or what can you tell me about this situation, this X situation, like what's going on here. And let's see which angel is with us and what the message is. All right, you guys. Whoa. What the cards left? Okay, we have Celeste with us. Sorry, monkey. I woke her up and she snorted. Celeste. So we have Celeste with us. Okay. Hey, Hara, listen up. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. All right, you guys. So this is for everybody. This is Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So for those of you who might have been questioning about moving or, new positions or whatever, Celeste came by to say hello. Should I pick one more card? Just one more card. I would ask a different question this time. Or a different situation. What is so? Because that one in particular, for me, did not resonate or connect. Like, it's like, okay, cool. Thanks for stopping by, Celeste. But you didn't help me. So I'm going to do one more. So ask a completely different question. And this is going to be the last question or the last card or the last whatever. Christina says, I really want to move. Well, there you go, my friend. There you go. I got to get... wah, wah, wah. I have to get ready for another client. Ay, ay, ay. All right. And I got to turn the air on in here. I'm schwitzing. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Yo. Here we go. Yo. So what's the scenario? All right. Here we go. Got your question? What is so about, I know, JD, girl. What is so about situation? Okay. It's like the angels know like what our topics are and what our questions are. Fuck off. All right, here we go. Daniel is with us. Archangel Daniel, or not Archangel, but Angel Daniel. I am the angel of marriage and I am assisting you right now. So here's the thing, you guys, this doesn't mean you're going to be marrying the person you're asking about. It's like if you're asking a relationship question, that person may bring you one step closer to getting married. If marriage is in your cards, literally. I have no desire to actually get married. I would like to be in partnership, but I don't want to be married. But doesn't mean you're going to marry the person you're with or the person you're thinking about. I just really wanted to clear that up with you guys. All right. So another Wednesday in the books, huh? Another Wednesday in the books. All right. I hope it's not a crazy, wacky week. It's like, do I really want to deal with all of these energy ups and downs? No. No. Like, I'm done with my karmic acceleration. Like, you can stop now, please. You can stop now. All right, guys. Have a fantastic week. And for those, I've had enough. Yeah, sunflower. For those of you that I work with one-on-one, I will see you guys very shortly. And for those of you that I see every Wednesday, I'll see you next week. Bye.